it might appear that I've been playing a lot of Minecraft these days, but I've only been doing it on stream / with art, and that's it. I haven't been playing on my own, like, at all recently, basically.
I enjoy it.
I enjoy it. I've just been also enjoying other games when I'm by
Oh,
myself.
yeah.
So Minecraft has been very much my stream / multiplayer game. Um, so yeah,
I
guys, there's
also play Minecraft when I'm by myself, so.
I haven't had like a personal save file that I've felt invested enough in, I think is my thing. Maybe if I had a world I
Oh,
liked.
no. I never have a personal one.
It's always gotta be a group project, eh?
I only ever play with other people. Yeah.
That's so funny.
The last time I had a solo one was like the last time we all had a big like Minecraft obsession, and
Mm-hmm.
then I wanted to play but I couldn't get into our server
Yeah, that's because the new
or
version came
whatever it
out
was.
and then we couldn't
So I
play.
made my own.
Tried a few times last few months, just haven't clicked with it. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's honestly same. I don't always click with the craft. It has to call to you, you know?
Check out what I
The up. I gotta be real. I'm gonna have a hard time remembering what we did, but I'm sure it'll all come back to me. I do remember the shipwrecks. Ooh,
we
cute!
stopped
A
at
little
like
dog.
right where the sand
Aww.
start is where we stopped.
I like the dog. It's cute. Could leave more boats there. Oh, hell yeah. Another mini bridge. So cute. Oh, you really went for it. I love this. Guys, we're building a road and we're trying to fill out this map. Hang on. We're trying to fill out this map. We're starting in one direction. Well, I have two maps. I've already started on this one. So the one we're trying to fill is directly above this one. Start that back up. There we go. Plus, we're just trying to, like, you know, get other biomes. And to, you know, have this area just be a little
Yeah.
more accessible for us to travel to. Ooh, I see. We have a big bridge project coming up.
Yeah, I stopped when I got to that point because I was like, we should decide this together.
That's a bridge point if
Instead
I've
of
ever
just
seen one.
yeah.
Always here for more boats. Got a boat collection.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, Jeff, you gotta know that if there's a way for Ember to have boats in a game, there's gonna be boats. Okay, well, you know what? Since we need wood, my inventory is not 100% full, even though it is a little... Hi, kittens. A little tight. Oh, the map. Yeah, super fun. I love it. I don't want to use the word addicted, but I find it incredibly gratifying and satisfying. I think the sentence I was starting was, I'm gonna actually go back down this path into the spruce area. I'm going to fill up the rest of my inventory with some spruce logs, which technically kind of was our side quest when starting this, in a way. A little bit was also quest for deforestation / wood. And then once my inventory has either no axes and or no more room for more wood, then I'll head all the way back to the main base. And I can dump off my stuff.
You know what?
And
I
then
do have a bunch of
refresh.
axes as well, so I'll join you.
Yeah, I still have like 4, 5, or 6. Jeff knows I will find both. Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, his priorities are straight, absolutely. Plus, I have like this loot from the... We have all that loot crate we're gonna have to bring back later too. And then potentially also the treasure. So we talked about the potential of being able to find that. I haven't done a treasure chest hunt in
Oh, right, the treasure maps. I
eons.
forgot about those.
Yeah, one of them looks easily
Are they
accessible.
in this
Plus, you have to come and grab your horse, who is probably still here. There's a crafting bench up by a polar bear. I'm just gonna assume that was once ours and grab it.
Yeah, probably.
Oops. I'll put it next to one of our many...
I found this really cool looking cave.
Is it a butthole?
At one point.
Did you get the spotted horse or the plain horse?
I don't.
Okay, well, they're both near-ish this next checkpoint. So hopefully when you come back with a saddle, they'll still be here. Something I don't know if we did when we made
wait,
our
do you have
tunnel
extra
is
saddles?
yes, yeah, we have like 2 or 3 for sure. Overheard my tech writer coworker discussing a pipeline leak document today. Whoa, words. Gross is sounding, not actually. Dirty phrase I've heard my whole life. You know what? Another really great, not dirty professional work environment, accidentally sounding terrible phrase is dry runs. That's a thing that's involved in one of my jobs, which is basically them not wanting to call their dress rehearsals because that's too theory of a word, so the university had to make up their own, and so dry run it was. Unfortunately.
Oh.
But doesn't it sound like a bad poop? Doesn't it sound like arguably the worst kind of poop you could possibly like wish to have? Worst case
Ew. Yeah.
discharge volume? Ew.
Well, now it does.
Ew. Yeah. All right. Spruce. I'm gonna start with whatever trees I don't vibe with, basically. Ooh, another hole. Why did I dive down so valiantly? I never do that. Ew.
Like you're like, I know what I'm doing.
And then I'm like, wait, no, no, I don't. Oh, there's so much. Oh, oh, this is so uncomfortable. Okay, so this butthole has
Wait, is
water
that
in
the
it,
one that that's not
but
the
it
one we went
only
to before?
has no, because I've marked all the ones we've been to so that this doesn't happen.
Right.
Yeah, why does no
Yeah.
one say phrasing anymore? For real. I This hole is only has enough room for a player to fit down here, and I swear to God, actually nothing else.
I
It's
hate that.
so
I
creepy.
hate
And there's
that.
water, and I'm going down against my will. No, it's a lie. I
Okay,
thought I'd be brave for the content. Okay, it's bigger now. Why don't I hear any
I'm
mobs?
gonna
This is
disconnect
scary.
for a second.
Okay.
My dad was texting me and
Hi, Art's dad.
literally it's like
I'm such a baby.
hey, and then I was like, hello, Papa. And then he said, I need all separate text messages. I
Mm-hmm.
need to talk to you about Netflix. How are you doing? Got any job yet? Have you tried
Tired.
for the government? I have my eyes open for you.
Aw,
They're not hiring at the CRA. I'm at the gym now. I'll text you when I'm home.
that's
All of
very,
those were separate.
very dad of him. Okay.
Very dad. And my dad doesn't text me very often. So he usually only texts me when he needs me to order something on Amazon for him.
That's also very dad of him.
Yes.
Okay, so this cave keeps going, and I don't like it, but I'm gonna take this iron and then leave. My heart. I can't do this shit alone. Up, back to surface. I'm gonna have to build my way out, so luckily I have some dirt. And because of how fucking tight this gap is, I shouldn't get lost. Famous last words. And I know there's that area down there. I'm not going into it, so don't ask. Oh, more iron. I almost missed. Oops. Oh my goodness, I did not realize that the Genshin code timer was automatically turned on for just all the time. Okay, well, I guess I'll chat about that. So, next week, the first formal Genshin stream as part of the campaign is going to be on Wednesday. It will not be the only Genshin stream, but anytime in this next month, basically, that I do stream Genshin, I'm gonna have to make some adjustments because I need to not have copyright or profanities and, you know, other things that exist that they don't want in the video. I have to, like, go to my way to make sure I remove those successfully. Like bacon pancakes, for example, will have to be turned off. So sad. But if you can't make it to Wednesday, I'm gonna probably almost definitely stream it on Friday / Saturday. The mandatory streams is just one. They only mandate one. Ouch. What? Really? I get out of a butthole and there's something to attack me? What a bitch ass. Where are all the dogs when you need them? Great. And there's a spider. Why are y'all here? Oh, you live here? Not good enough of a reason. Now I'm seeing sheep out of the corner of my eye, getting really paranoid, thinking that that's an enemy. I just realized I have my Discord and chat backwards on my screen.
Aha, okay.
Okay, there we go. What's I doing? Chopping trees.
What is happening?
I got shot. There's another one. What a bitch. Did we, like, not sleep one night?
Oh. Did he come out of the cave?
No, that's a crazy part. There was no mobs in the cave, which was making me more anxious than if there were just mobs in it.
Weird.
No copper nanotubes.
Literally, I was like, something just hit me, and I think, I don't know, maybe he didn't actually hit me.
So yeah, that code is
hole you
available
went
all the
down?
time, even if I'm not streaming it. What's that?
I found another butthole.
Does it have torches in it?
No.
Then it is definitely another one.
It leads to nothing, though.
Oh, that's not a butthole then. That's just a crevice.
It's just a hole.
Yep.
Well, okay. Sorry.
Unless it has very,
I meant a
like...
crevice.
Unless it has very, like, anal qualities. But it has to
I
be
think
natural.
it had a bit of an anal quality.
Okay, I saw a clip online. Maybe you're a great person to ask this question too, but
Sure.
chat, feel free to chime in, okay? So, it was, I think, oh yeah, it was a very old Rhett and Link clip from one of their marathon collections from the last couple of years, which I've been, like, kind of slowly plotting through in the background while I've been editing lately. So I couldn't even tell you what episode it was because it's in another skeleton. Good God. It's in a compilation. Unimportant.
Where are they coming
He
from?
opens, they're like under the trees, like in the shade. But they're like just all throughout the forest. I'm just surprised I haven't been eaten by wolves because there were so many out here. There we go. They open like a case of sour cream, and the divot in the top of the cream looks exactly like how you would expect a sour cream butthole to look.
What?
And then, like, just like because of the, you know, like the plastic, it has like the little creases in it, right? So it's like sitting against the whipped cream, or not the whipped cream, but the sour cream. And then when you peel off, and there's like an impression of the plastic left. It looked very, very exactly like a butthole. And then someone on set, probably Jordan, asked, "What is the word equivalent of phallic but butthole?" And Stevie went, "Anal?"
Oh.
And I'm like, no, it can't be, because the word penile, I think, is the penis version of anal, which is the butt, like the anus one. So like I feel like anus, anal, penis, penile. So phallic, I want to know, I'm like, can phallic just mean all genitalia, or is it penis specifically? And then if it is penis specifically, are there phallic equivalents for the other parts and pieces?
There are, I can't think of the word for...
But they exist.
Yes.
Fascinating. We're learning.
Well, I mean, I don't know about specifically buttholes, I don't know. But I know that there is one for vulvas.
Oh, see, I was thinking maybe like titular is like kind of vaguely tit-like. Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Would you believe me if I already said I didn't know where the road was? I just ran after skeletons, and so now I'm going to the coast so I can look left and right. I found it! Yay! It took me no time at all.
I haven't wandered off that far from it.
Yonic?
Yes.
Vonic or Yonic?
I mean, that is one word for it.
There's multiple. This is fascinating.
That's for vulvas.
Right,
Yonic.
Yeah. I gathered.
Come here, you.
So, like, vaginal, that's a word that is, like, similar to anal, but wouldn't be, like... Like, phallic is just so unlike all other descriptive terms. You know what I mean? It's just, like, so very specific. So, like, vonic, yonic, whichever one of those you said was right, maybe both. That one, to me, fits in the same category as phallic because of how different it is, which I enjoy.
Yeah. I made up just like vulva-esque.
Vulvesque?
When I would post every time. Vulvesque?
I like vulvesque. That sounds like a drag name, low-key.
Every time I would find something that was like kind of vulva looking and I would post on Instagram, I would call it vulvesque.
I love that. Also, Ember, I mean this with so much love. Unsurprising anecdote. the most unsurprising.
Oh.
I have a similar one from when I was very young. Basically, a bunch of kids in my class learned / heard the word sex for the first time, and we thought it was such a silly
Yes.
word. And so I'm like, that's a very fun single syllable. And so I was skipping around with the no friends that I had at recess and trying, like, practicing saying it because I thought it was so interesting. And then one of the teachers who was supervising at the time came over and was like, "What are you saying?" And I'm like, "Sex." They said, "Do you know what that means?" I said, "No, no one would tell me. Will you tell me what it means?" And she goes, well, it means if someone's a boy or a girl, kind of like gender." I went, "Oh, okay, neat." And then literally before she could say another word, just like went back to what I was doing. And she's like, "No, you can't say that." I'm like, "Why? It just means this. Like, it just means what you told me it means. So why is that a problem?" And so she, like, couldn't / didn't tell me the other meaning because I was in
Yes.
3rd grade, but also couldn't produce a valid enough reason for my 3rd grade brain to actually stop, because never once in my whole life has "because I said so" worked for me. Never once.
No.
And
That
not
makes sense.
and not I mean this so genuinely, not in a like I have a problem with authority way, in a I'm probably autistic way. And my whole life growing up, I was like, I just need to know why. And then as soon as I would know the why for something, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then like immediately comply.
Yeah, I get that.
A lot of adults have a hard time telling kids why.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I found the new butthole that you found. Yeah, okay. That one I knew about. Okay.
I put
one torch
in it.
Yep.
Just one torch.
Chat GPT says aniform.
Oh, that doesn't.
Which part would that be for?
Anal? For the butthole?
Oh, right, because it has "an" in it. We should fact check ChatGPT. I distrust AI. Although I really enjoy listening to people who use ChatGPT tell me the crazy shit theirs do. But I'm like, I'm not paying for that crap. Are you kidding me? I'm too scared. It comes up on the Distractable podcast a lot, and I find it very entertaining. Yes,
like
for
what?
butt. Okay, cool. Yours is insane. So, a lot of I've heard creators, either as a bit or genuinely, that they just replace their Google with ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if they need to know anything, they don't ask Google anymore. They ask ChatGPT. But it every so often there are inaccuracies. So, sometimes hilarity may ensue. When AI takes over, it's going to take me out. You know what? I think being taken over by a robot is like not the worst way to go. I'd honestly rather that happen than me drown, for example. That would suck. Drowning would suck.
Yeah.
But being taken over by a robot?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay.
I have so many axes.
I'm down to 3 iron, and I have a diamond one that's clinging on still. I don't know where you went, but I'm heading slightly closer to home direction on the path, just to cut more trees, but I'm still next to the path cutting trees. I'll ask it a completely batshit thing, like how many animals died at the petting zoo in the World Trade Center in 9/11. Oh god, and its answer? It just asks what the fuck. Oh, okay, great. I also listened Pokimane and Lily Pichu's podcasts. They have a boyfriend chat bot who is just an emotionally intelligent man, and that's literally it. That's the whole bit of that chatbot. But they like fully paid money for him because of how empathetic it genuinely felt. And I'm like, see, that's the stuff where I'm like, we're gonna be getting catfished by AI. Like,
yeah,
AI is gonna become like next generation, like Chris Hansen. However, I like the AI that are actually useful tools. Like, it should be being applied in medicine. Like, there's that very famous article about how it was able to successfully detect cancer, like 90% or some crazy stat, don't quote me on that, like better than people before it developed, and they were able to treat it and literally save lives because of the way that the algorithm was able to learn, and for other important smart sounding reasons that I don't have the brains to understand. right? So like there are very practical applications to AI, and comedy I will allow to be one of them as well. But you know, every type of technological development, in my humble, uneducated opinion, has pros and has cons, and it's very much similar to money, where something is amoral. It's not inherently good, it's not inherently bad, but it could be very much used for either, depending on who or what it's in the hands of.
This feels like one of my philosophy courses.
I'm so sorry. Let's talk about butts some
No,
more.
no, not in a
Good,
bad
let's bring
way.
it back.
I love philosophy. That's why I made it my minor.
I never took a philosophy class ever. Even when I was getting my degree, philosophy specifically was never a class. However,
Yeah.
I'm about to become a self-taught philosophy nerd because my grandmother is moving my aunt's bedroom into the office and the office into my aunt's bedroom. They're doing a room swap, and she's doing it to force herself to downsize, and she's kept all her textbooks.
Ooh.
And a bunch of them are philosophy textbooks. Anything for the sake of comedy is always wonderful. I will say anything for the sake of comedy that is not illegal and actively harms others. Yes. That's there. I do have a line.
Yeah.
It can harm. I will say my caveat is sometimes, and I'm just being honest here, speaking my mind, sometimes it's okay if it harms someone that deserves it. Or if it harms someone lightly, gently, in a karma way. In a not life-ending, not impactful way. It's like the difference between like a prank that is funny and a prank that shouldn't exist. Right? Like you shouldn't prank someone by committing a crime. You should be pranking someone by doing a slight inconvenience that everyone will be able to look back on fondly and laugh about one day eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later.
I think I'm lost. Oh no, I'm not. Never mind. Sorry.
I see your name right after you said that. But yeah, I told my grandma was like, "Oh, I'm looking to get rid of all these books." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm not committing to all because that's a lot, but I would like to take a peek at some of your philosophy books from 50 fucking years ago when you got your degree." Yeah. So I'm heading over at some point this week. Well, we're having her 80th took place, so there's a gathering for that. But I don't think I'm gonna have time to look at them while I'm there. There's gonna be a lot of people in the house, and Nate and I are on a very tight time crunch that day and have to be there for an hour and then leave. So hopefully next week, because this current week that we just started, like the Monday, today's Monday, yeah. This week I don't have a single free night, like at all, the whole week. I'm super fucking busy. So hopefully next week I'm gonna be going over to help them A, move furniture, and B, look at philosophy books. So
okay,
I'll let you know. I'm very curious.
The thing that I think is great about a lot of philosophy textbooks is that they're old writings that we can take and try to understand now.
Oh yeah,
in different ways.
I reread my textbooks a lot when I still had them, and that was only like a 5-year gap, and I still found it interesting, a different perspective.
Yeah, but a lot of my philosophy books are written from I have a few Plato and okay, can I I'm sorry, I'm right in the middle of a sentence, but
reading nerds. That's really funny. Sorry, what do you need?
What
do you need?
Oh no, I looked behind me and Nick was struggling to give the cats their dinner.
Oh,
so I was like, I'm gonna go help, but it's okay.
He's a strong, independent woman.
It's okay. He is a strong, independent woman.
I liked the brief hesitation before the commitment. Writing nerdier. Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. I was right in the middle of a sentence.
Oh yeah, you should be so sorry I never do that.
all of my all of my textbooks are Plato, and I have a lot of David Hume. Have you watched The Good Place?
So cool. So, okay, funny story. While I was living with my grandparents, owners of said philosophy textbooks, we started watching The Good Place out of the fact that we did not own our own internet connection at the time and had literally nothing else to do. But then we moved out before finishing it. And then once once we had our own internet and could actually watch all the things we normally watch on YouTube and Twitch and everything, we literally never felt compelled to go back and finish it. And it had been out for years anyway, so we're kind of like, whatever.
It is an incredible show.
Oh no, it is.
But a lot of it is based on like they talk a lot about philosophy, which I especially enjoyed when I was like in my first few philosophy courses, because they would talk a lot about.
Sorry.
They would talk a lot about.
I didn't
sorry.
want to interrupt, but you noticed anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a great show, and we're rewatching it right now. It's my kind of like nighttime throw it on because I know exactly what happens, and I always cry.
Aww.
Yeah.
Our current throw it on is Rick and Morty, which is not quite as philosophical, but like, there's bits and pieces.
There's
also,
bits and pieces.
There's pieces. For sure, pieces. And there's bits, and sometimes they're together. I like Digital Father has said that cosplaying the character you wrote is the nerdiest. I have to pose the question to everyone. Is it nerdier to... I have a take. I have a stance on whether or not I agree or disagree with the statement, but is it nerdier to cosplay a character you wrote or someone else's? Like, which is the nerdiest?
I feel like it's a more cringy to cosplay a character that you wrote.
Yeah, I feel like
if
an
no
OC
one knows
is
what the character is.
The most niche thing possible. Can you imagine walking up to someone going, "Hey, I love your costume at a con." They go, "Oh my god, thanks." You're like it's great craftsmanship. I really admire your work. Who is it? And they tell you it's like an OC from their Wattpad novel. Like that interaction versus like, "Oh, I'm a version of Spider-Man that could exist,"
Yeah.
I think that totally hits different. I've never even thought of that. Oh, and you know what's really... I just remembered this.
Oh,
wow.
Sorry, Zyla.
Memory surge. My friend did that. The first con I ever went to.
I'm not leaving. I just have to go check on the food, so I'll be right back.
You're good. How dare you feed yourself? The very, very, very first con I ever went to, like when I was a youngin', I was in a Batgirl costume, and my, at the time, best friend, he was dressed up as a comic book character that he wrote. But also, we were maybe like 12. So that's fine. 12, that's chill. I will say, brave. So brave. People who are doing that, don't stop. Don't stop. But you're so brave. Why isn't Nate replying? Everything is chill at 12. I'm gonna come circle on back to the previous conversation we had about violence to others and illegalness. Because I've seen some true crime about bad shit that children have done, but I almost completely agree. War crime still chill at 12? That's crazy. Keela, I know. Keela's at my feet going, ah. Good golly, kitten. I asked Nate to feed them because he's in the room with their food right now. I'm trying to resist the urge to also dig dirt. I'm only here to use up axes. I must remember. Okay. I had a feeling this ledge was pretty close to home. I'm glad I was right. Okay, this is right on the ledge. You gotta go. 12-year-old Ember bit someone hard enough to scar. That is not chill. While it's not chill... Yes, he missed the previous Tequila's crime. Speaking of war crimes, damn! Like, here's the thing. Is it not chill? Yeah. But is it, like, funny now? A little bit? A little bit? Like, it's a funny thing to say. It's a funny thing to have said it happened. But I'm sure that the person who you bit would not agree. Nate has been decorating the interior of his spire that he's built on the server. I'm excited to see it. Alright, it's bedtime. It's bedtime. Okay, what if war crimes were just like no biting, no hair pulling, no kicking, no You know? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, no. Super chill. Agree. Valid. See, so it is. See, so it was chill because you were 12. Look at that. Now, this is much my personal take. The vibes at 13 changed drastically, and I think no longer chill. 13, you have to know better. At 13. Will you still do some stupid shit? Yes, but come on. I feel like people are like, 12, child. 13, preteen. You should know better. What a great mantra. By the way.
All I heard was you should know better.
Oh, I was speaking about hypothetical 13-year-olds and stating how, like,
Oh.
13, you're a tween, you're almost a teenager, which means you're almost an adult, you should know better, but 12, you're a kid, you can get away with biting whoever you want. But, like, if a 13-year-old bit someone, you'd be like, bro,
What are you doing?
you're grounded. Give me your iPad or whatever.
I still think it would be pretty weird if a 12-year-old bit someone.
Yes. Yeah, but I would, like, automatically perceive it slightly differently, like, just from a general hypothetical standpoint. 13-year-olds weaponize the 12-year-old in innocence. Oh, you know what? That's probably why. They're gaining too much sentience because of all the hormones. He's been in prison a couple times, and with that scar, dude, could you imagine? How'd you get that scar? 12-year-old. What? I mean, knife fight. Crazy. I would love to just have Ember and Nate in a voice call one day and just see who can run out of some new stories first. I have a 9-year-old, and if he bit someone, I'd be like, are you real? No, that's true. I will say, I got into a scrap one time, and by scrap, I mean there was a troubled youth at my youth group who was the same age as me. Oh, Nate says hi, chat.
Which way is home? I'm lost already. Oh, we're going
this
through
way.
the tunnel. Never mind, I'm not lost.
Tunnel 1, yeah.
It's like...
We're close to home. Not that you can see the dot, but we're on the higher up map. We are, like, past the halfway point to getting back to the house.
Maybe
We're still in the... This is
tower?
currently in the day 1 construction of highway zone. We did all this in one day.
Yeah.
I think if any kid bites any person, it's like an uh-oh moment for for the parent, you know? You're like, oh man, fuck, I fucked up. Whoa! Butthole alert. Have we gone down there?
I don't know where you are.
Danger. Danger.
Oh, I don't think so.
That's straight up a drop, dude. How scary is that? I want to make... I like to make my obscure markings so strange that, like, there's no way that my future self could possibly mistake it for something that wasn't supposed to exist, if that makes any sense at all.
It does.
It's like, no, this couldn't have spawned that way, and there's torches on it. Be fucking careful. I want to see Nate's library. If I get back to base, we can probably swing by. Because that's where I'm headed right now. Where I have 2 axes left. So I'm trying to demolish the axes on the way back.
I'm cut down to 4. I just broke one.
Nice.
So I'm going through the tunnel to the other side.
Secret tunnel, except it's labeled. Through the tunnel.
It's not labeled yet.
It will be, though. So the thing is, I think we genuinely have to make both of our tunnels 1 block higher for you to fit through with your horse.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait, the horses... We haven't... Oh, yeah, the horses...
You have to go get the saddle, so...
Yeah.
And I mean, hey, maybe we don't always travel this way with horses, but it would be nice if the highway becomes horse and cart compatible, you know? I'd ask them why. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I would ask them why, and then we would be like, okay, but maybe don't. But you know, if a kid is like, oh, this is a thing that I feel like I have to do, that there's probably a reason for sure. So peaceful. I hope everyone's
No, I'm
enjoying the
okay.
good old
Crafty
Monday
keys.
vibes. Because I feel like listening to the music and chopping these blocks is like actively lowering my blood pressure, which is awesome. It's what I needed this
That
week.
makes me happy.
Me too. I'm running out of room. I need this to break. Once
I
this
have
breaks,
one
I'll have so
block of
much
dirt
room.
for some reason.
I do bite people currently under certain circumstances, and you know what? Those are between you and your wife. That's totally fine. Okay, I just combined my shovel so I can pick these up. Hell yeah. There we go. Is music a little loud for anyone, or is it just me? I mean...
I was about to say, I don't hear any music, but then I realized why. Your stream
Music,
is muted,
0%.
and I'm talking to you. That's
Yep.
why.
Yep. It's all good. Oh, neither was I. I know what's up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I listened to my podcast at work, and on Monday, I basically listened to all the podcasts that come out over the weekend, all in one day. Because for the rest of my work week, I have at least one podcast a day. Luckily, the newest hire we have / addition to like my team, like is a croissant worker, and has been cross-trained on other stuff too. But she's basically been working with us exclusively for a month straight now while we've been training her, and she's gonna be taking over our station for a single day for the first time this Thursday. Very exciting. She luckily is chill with it. She does not have zero internet like know-how or knowledge at all, which is great, because after she'd listened to like several days of my podcast, she goes, "So you really like Pokimane?" Because that was one of the podcasts I was listening to, and she recognized her voice. I was like, "Yeah, I do, but like I don't get to watch her live that often because normally I'm here, so I enjoy this format." And we got talking a little bit about which creator. So like she has like some creator knowledge, but not like vast. But oh my goodness, I would at first when she was new, I would try to pick what I deemed as like the most wholesome or easy to be heard at a work environment episodes, and sometimes I would intentionally not listen to certain podcasts because I'd be worried about how workplace appropriate the content matter may be. And even when I would try to pick like my girly pop podcasts or whatever, they would just be like, "Oh, and today is the day we're gonna do a cold open of 7 minutes straight of only flaccid penis jokes and nothing else." And I'm like, "Oh no." You know what?
And that happens when you're trying to show someone like why you like a podcast or something, and then it ends up being like an episode that's just so ridiculous it's embarrassing.
The problem is, like, all of my podcasts that I listen to on a regular basis are all funny ha-has. All of them.
Yes.
I don't...
Same. Even with the dark ones.
Like, just all the time. That's just how it is. And I can't escape the dick joke. I'll just put it that way. Like, no matter what podcast I turn on, there will be at least one reference per episode. There have been some very recent exceptions where I've actively noticed, I'm like, oh my god, no one made a dick joke in the last hour. That's crazy. I gasped, actually. I listened to a podcast this morning. It's Tommy Innett's podcast with Jack Manifold, or Jack Manifold's podcast with Tommy Innett, however you want to phrase it. But it's called Shut Up, I'm Talking. It's relatively new project for them, so they've been advertising it pretty hard, but I've been following since day one. I've been enjoying it, and they had some good guests on and stuff. Today they had Dan and Phil on, and my brain almost exploded. Like, it took me right back to, like, oh, right. When I was 13, I cared too much about people I've never met. But it was seeing two, like, different spheres of internet that I used to actively love and still actively love interact. It was wild. So we let that whole episode ride. It was awesome. No one can escape the long long reach of the long Jim. Good God, are you gonna don't keep us in suspense, Ember? You gotta share. Oh, I went backwards. Shit.
Long Jim? What does that mean?
PPs.
Oh, we're talking about dick jokes. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, I'm on my last, uh,
You go through them
not
so
diamond
quickly.
axe. Well, okay, so truth be told, I did combine this last one when it was in the red with the new one so that I could pick up this wood, because it's my last stack and I was being impatient. Or at least the humor of it, yeah.
How did you do that?
You just put both axes in your, like, crafting slot, and they'll become one axe. As long as they're made of the same material. Keela, is he still not giving you snack? Nathaniel? Nathaniel? Nate! He's literally, like, right there. Nate! Have you fed them? Yes. Okay. Keela, you're not scamming me. They have been trying so hard to get double snacks lately. And Keela didn't even finish her breakfast this morning, which has never happened before. So,
Do that sometimes.
it's a new dry food. And the pieces are a different size. So I think it was just it's a slight quantity
Oh, there
adjustment.
goes another one.
Yay! One good thing has come from all this stuff losing your indoor park space.
Oh,
I was talking to my dad about that.
Oh,
Friend lives in California, realized we used to live in the same town. That's crazy! I found out today that Nate's grandfather is from the same fucking city as Jen. And I said to Nate, why the fuckity fuck did you not mention that while we were visiting Jen and driving through said area? And he's like, I totally did. And then I realized it was probably while we were in the car driving through that area, which means I was asleep.
I did it. I have 2 dogs now.
Yes! Hell yeah, now you have as many dogs as you want. That's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Spent a shit ton of time at the same library in 2011. Cool. That's so cool, dude. That's like a cool like flashback you would get like season 3 once you were like really committed to the characters. You know, you get like the flashback episodes, you get extra lore. That would be a flashback of like, whoa, it's all connected. I've been reading a webcomic for a couple years, I think now. They've had some hiatuses obviously here and there, but oh my days. Are they ever actively and amazingly mastering the see how it's all connected reveals at the end? Like I can't get enough of it. When it's done well, chef's kiss. I have 8, 9. I currently have 10 stacks of spruce logs. Not too shabby. Oh, is this your bed?
Oh, shit.
Don't forget.
Got it.
Yup.
Where is it?
It's by the water bridge. Back here. I think I'm behind you still.
Yeah, I kind of.
It's also the same color as the snow, so we would have never found that again.
No.
Alternate universe where she saw a random kid playing a game from her childhood end up during the community whole decade later. Yep, absolutely. Oh, pardon me. Wow, that yawn came from my core. Yeah, I won't be streaming a whole lot this week. I got a lot of social commitments happening. But, never say never. It's not a, a solid yes, but it's also a semi-solid maybe. Maybe I should have kept a single stack of dirt. I'll go grab that instead of spruce.
What do you need dirt for?
When the tree is too tall.
Oh.
So I don't have to replace wood underneath me, so it's a waste. Have to be the proper representative of the faith. Right, okay, so you posted about that. Tell me about that. Hi, puppy. Are you gonna color their collars? Because there's some flowers over here if red or orange or yellow are your thing.
We'll give them 2 different colored collars.
Like ketchup and mustard.
Yes, exactly. That will be their names, ketchup and mustard.
I would love if we could find a desert biome. That's what I would enjoy. Nothing makes me feel
I
like a
color
pro
the
gamer like
colors?
being able to break into a desert temple unharmed.
Oh, I
Sorry,
guess I
what's...
should make it into dye.
Yeah. Did you just try to hit your dog with a flower to make it change color?
I did.
You
I
know what?
did.
There's stranger things in this world. It's not that crazy.
There are.
One of the people representing my unit in talks for searching new track space. Ah, cool. Ooh. Ooh, pardon me. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. Okay, I would love to know if this has happened to anyone else or if I'm just weird and crazy. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's half. I don't know. But my sleeping habits have all of a sudden changed drastically. And
In
for
what
my
way?
whole life, I have had to lay in the same position in order to successfully fall asleep. And if you'd like to know the real exact precise rhythm, I'll tell you now.
Them?
Ooh, a big butthole. How did we not see this the first time? There's tons of coal down there too. That's not the
Where?
difference. Where I am. Again, a little bit behind you still. But I'm gonna chop down the trees around it so we don't accidentally fall in. A lot of
Okay.
exploring to do if Nate ever needs material. Yeah, you're coming right towards it.
Am
You're
I?
yeah, because I can see your name through the trees. I lay
Oh, I
on...
think I found it before.
Oh, okay. I marked it so I don't fall. I lay on my slightly right side, slightly front side. Try to get comfy. And then I flip over to my left, somewhere between just, front slash my left side. And then I roll back to my right side, and then I fall asleep. If I have my right arm under the pillow, my left arm has to be slightly tucked up because, yes, I'm one of those. And then
Me
typically,
too.
my left arm can just do whatever. Sometimes there's a cat, it's whatever. I'll tell you now. Ooh, big butthole. ADHD mastermind. Mastermind's a little strong, but there's definitely a diagnosis or two I'm missing. I'll tell you what. I want to get an undiagnosed shirt or a friend diagnosed shirt really bad. Maybe that will be my merch, because something I was brainstorming this year was about how easy it would be for me to set that up if I wanted to, but I would only want it to be something that could be funny and or wearable or enjoyable for someone who doesn't know the 5 years of inside joke lore we have. Like, I'm probably not going to sell something that says Cham Clouder on it, other than like maybe a sticker or something, but maybe not a shirt. Anyway, recently, this morning, oh, the other thing too is like I typically will wake up from like sounds in the night. So like if the cats are scrapping at 2 a.m. and screaming at each other,
Wake up.
I'll hear it, I'll wake up. But for the last week, I have slept soundly through the whole night and have not been stirred, which is awesome because normally I can be pretty restless of a sleeper, particularly in winter when managing the temperature in our unit is somewhat difficult. But this morning I woke up after a solid night's rest and I was on my left side. And also my left arm was in. And I'm like, what is going on? And so for the whole last week, I've had extremely long, solid sleeps where they've not been interrupted. I've had a very vivid dream. That's just been one consistent dream all the way through until I wake up. And I've fallen asleep on the opposite side for the first time in my life, like three out of the 7 nights. And I'm just wondering why, because I hate change. I don't like not knowing what's going on. I'm trying to fucking sleep. You would like Cham Clouder on
You're
things?
sleeping better.
Yes, I am sleeping better, but then I wake up and I'm like, who am I? What is... Did you already make another one? Oh my god. I just got jump scared by your 3 dogs. I was like, whoa!
Oh no, I only have 2 dogs.
What? I just...
Yeah.
But I just... Okay, I just saw 3 dogs.
There's only 2.
And they were all behind
Where's
you.
the third?
No, he's... Oh, he's right here. I see him.
Does he have a collar?
Okay, I see now that no, he does not. But he's right here, and he was following you guys. Maybe he wants to join your pack. Do you have bones?
I do have bones.
Oh, look at him.
Where is he?
Hey, you guy. Right here.
Oh.
He's just looking.
Shall I?
No!
There we go. Good boy.
That was
Well, now
so
what do I
cute.
call him?
Relish.
Well, and I need to make green dye then.
Oh, green dye sucks to make. You're so right. What about lime green?
Yeah.
Lime green dye is easier. And Jen might Heike already
I
have
do
some.
lime green.
Oh, all your
I have
dogs
3
have condiment. We're
dogs.
gonna need a lot of name tags. We're gonna name all your dogs.
Yeah, I won't name all of them
They'll have names in your
unless
heart.
we have the name tags. But like it's obvious with the color, like mustard, ketchup,
Yeah, I didn't see.
relish.
I didn't see the chat message. Third dog, traitor among us. do, 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 do. That really got me. Oh, that cracked me up. My last iron axe is almost dead. See, but Ember, Cham Clouder being on things, I feel like a sticker of Cham Clouder could just work because then you could just put it on whatever you want. You know, like a laptop, water bottle. I've started a water. I've started like one of those shaker cups because I have like 4 fucking shaker cups now. One of them I've deemed a sticker cup. And it has the sticker I got from my trip to see Jen. I also am so sad that I don't just have unlimited uh trips to Kansas money in my account because Spotify, when I logged in this morning, said, "Hey, here's a concert near you," and I got all excited, going, "Wait, what? Did they add a Canada location?" But no, it was telling me that near me was Kansas fucking City. I'm like, oh, and I'm
No,
like, oh,
sorry.
okay. And it's like, yeah, it's in April. Do you want to get early tickets? I'm like, yeah, sure, I would. However,
Okay, I have
all
2
right,
stone axes now left.
I have only my diamond axe now. And so much wood. I'm really tempted to like start making some stairs, but I kind of want to do that after the road is done because then I can count
Yeah,
how
let's.
many.
Oh, did someone just push me?
Tiny Cat altered the way I'd slept my entire life. Ooh,
Oh, I think the dogs are going after a sheep.
yeah, that sounds like something they do.
Okay, I'm gonna keep these axes for now.
Yeah, I think we're almost back to. Tucked
Yeah,
behind
it's
my
just
knees.
over
Oh,
this.
that's what Keela does. That's what Keela does. Either like in my gut or in the leg triangle. You know the one. You know the
Yeah.
one. Keela's a leg triangle cat. Daisy is a this is my pillow cat. My mom was like, "You got running shoes? You should come with me to Edmonton for my half marathon." I was like, "Yes, like I have Edmonton money." You know what? Nate and I can probably procure Edmonton money, which is great news for art.
Hey, yeah.
We've been wanting to do Canada road trip as one of our, things to do for a while. And I was like, I have friends other than Art in that area, Nate, right? He's like, oh yeah. So I'm like, I would have more people just visit than Art, so it wouldn't have to just be an Art trip. It could just be a West trip, and we could do a bunch of different things. He's like, oh, that sounds great. I'm not saying it'll be this year, because oh my goodness, we had such a grand plan for. I swear, I literally just thought this pig was another dog, and I was about to freak out.
No, just a pig.
We
He
had
just
some
hangs out there.
grand plans about how this year was going to start out financially, and Daisy said, "Fuck you, cut me open."
Oh,
Amongst
poor
obviously
Daisy.
other hiccups like our workplace not being able to
Yeah,
produce enough hours for me, and me having to self assign managerial tasks so that I can work at least 30 hours.
I know there's a path to get down here, but I'm just going.
Nate also made a new path today, debating whether or not I'm going to leave it.
Oh,
It's
where?
from your front door.
From my front door?
Yeah, or no, sorry, from the front door below, from the cabin that I haven't finished. That this project the
Oh,
road kind of ties into it because I'm supposed to be using a bunch of this wood for that project.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, I've decided it's time. Too long have you gone unchopped.
my front door. What are you talking
I'm
about?
sorry,
Yeah.
it's not your front door. It's the door beneath your front door. The cabin
Oh, the
door.
cabin door. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what's over here? Oh, that's just my cave. Okay.
Oh, my house. Oh, it's just a place I live. I really like how the fountain came out. It's really cute. I don't have...
This path?
Yep. Probably. Based on where your name
Oh,
is,
yeah, and
yes.
then
Yeah. This is new.
I see.
Plus it connects to the enchanting tunnel. Doo, 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 doo. Doo, doo, doo. Oh yeah, I don't even have windows up here. I have to make glass. I want to fix all those beams and
Oh,
make them all
here.
go sideways. This is a whole separate... Just looking at it is making my brain go, no. Alright, I got
We're just
iron.
worrying about the
Cool.
road today.
Yep, I sure am. Okay, there's not as much room in there as I thought. I want to put my planks in
Uh-oh.
there for my project, but instead there's only dirt, so time to make new box. Wood box. These will get moved
Did you
later
eat all the
anyway.
fries?
What a wildly successful trip. Holy
Why is
bro.
there bread on the ground?
Because I ran out of inventory room, don't judge me. I'm gonna take this dirt downstairs to the storage hole. Whee! Using the path.
Hey, I'm going over to Nate's.
Oh, right, yes. That's right. Ember wanted to see the interior, so I'm gonna head over in a bit, too. Just gotta empty my stuff. Jen still's one bunny alive. Huzzah! I want to go to California and drag my anxious friend to Belgard practice. She keeps talking about how cool it looks and fun and too anxious to go on her own. Oh, that sounds like a great reason to drag someone on. I become so falsely confident when I'm trying to inspire confidence in someone else. Like, I'll be, like, nervous, like, out of my
Oh my gosh, this
gourd
is so
level
hard.
nervous. And I'll just be like, oh, it's fine, come on. And I gaslight myself, like, along with them into convincing myself that everything's chill and fine and good.
How do you row on ice?
How do you row?
I got it. I'm just
It's
struggling.
so it's the same. It's just you have incredibly high sensitivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be the same.
I got it. It just took me a minute.
Okay, good.
And my dogs keep running into me.
They are adorable in that way, but inconvenient in that way.
Get out. Oh, now they're in my boat. Get out of my boat.
Yes, they do that too.
Silly.
Oh, right, our coast armor trim. Let's put that in here. Probably, yes. Probably gonna also put the bed back because we've determined we do not need 2 beds.
No.
An Enderman has been here. There's a grass block placed inside our home.
Oh.
Oh, hello, Minecraft music. Welcome back. Okay, putting the bed down, and then we're gonna go see Nate.
I brought my dogs with me.
I see no problems with that. I will not bring my dogs with me because there's, I think, 13 of them now. I wonder whose stuff that is. I'm gonna take some of the wheat since it's been here for ages. I'll be there soon.
Whoa! Oh, this looks so good.
I believe you.
Oh, I love a good library. Sorry.
Same. In game and real life.
Oh, the purple windows.
Oh, he got glass in? That's actually exciting.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll leave that. Oh, wait, road signs?
It's a kitchen. Oh, it's so cute.
Okay, gang, let's go
It
and
looks
join
like
the
a
spire
kitchen.
tour.
Sorry.
It's not like I can't just walk over like a meter and look over his shoulder like I normally do. Because that's what I normally do. but Ember wanted to see, so I'll bring everyone along. It's the least I can do. Suspense is killing me. Art, keep describing it.
Sorry.
Ooh, yeah, no, I like the purple.
The purple windows are really good. I don't know what you want me to describe. There's a library. It's a big tower.
I still only know of this one entrance from underneath. I don't know if there's supposed to be another entrance, but this is the only one I know.
I don't think
So this
so.
is the one I'm taking. Okay. I'm always nervous by
I've
how
never
dark it
gone
is
any
down
other
here.
way. I've
Oh, and
never
sure
entered
enough, I
through
hear
any
a
other way.
zombie. So glad
Yeah,
I'm nervous.
it's like in the ice. Stop jumping
Oh,
off
great.
the stairs.
They just want to play. Love me ice zombies. Alright.
Yeah, where are these zombies are like living
Oh,
in
jeez.
the ice? They're not in the house.
No, but they're definitely outside. Nate didn't have everything well lit when he was doing the ledges, and some of the blocks are full blocks and not slabs, so they could just be suspended.
Okay.
Okay, going up. Ooh. That is a lot of bookshelves. Good thing I made a paper farm. That looks pretty handy. How nice of me. I really do like the purple windows.
I'm gonna take my
Oh,
dogs
little
home.
dog.
And
Can you
I'll meet
imagine
you
if we
back
could
over
have
there at some point.
different skins for the bookshelves? Would be so pretty. I'm sure there's like mods you can get.
Yeah.
I have already
I agree.
crafted a
Different
bunch
skins on the
more.
bookshelves would be great.
Ooh. For a second, I thought that was snow. I'm like, how did you get snow in here? But then I realized it's probably just a carpet.
Countertop.
I don't know if I like the carpet. I'm just gonna, if I did be nitpicky, I'm not sure I like the carpet as the countertop. But I really like the layout of this thing.
Right?
And
Isn't it cute?
the iron trap doors on the oven stoves are very clever.
Yes.
Don't judge my carpet.
Don't judge my
I'm just
carpet.
saying, if I had carpet on my counters in my home, there would be judgment from you for sure. And I'm assuming this is the pantry. I've never seen barrels just out like this. I've never seen the back of them, ever. Make you an enemy of the state. I'm already an enemy of the state. I'm in the HOA. Oh my god, the smoke stops on the fence post bottoms? That's crazy. Why is it doing that? I've never noticed that before. That's very funny. But it looks awesome. Yeah, it really is complete with the glass. I really like these glass panes. These ones, or boxes. Like, from the outside, you can actually see those ones really well. Awesome. So what was the point of having the communal enchanting area if you're just going to have your own enchanting area? What was the point of that whole cave?
It's communal.
I haven't enchanted
It's
anything.
for everyone.
I'm not gonna use any. I just want to, out of curiosity, with all my levels. I could get up to level 4 stuff. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you're right. Both is fine. I gotta enchant mine. I won't do it here right now, but I'll get to it eventually.
I have
The dog. Are the dogs gonna get a nicer? I'm assuming this is the throne. Are the dogs gonna get a nicer area, or do they just have to be your guards? You should have a nice dog area. Dogs will get an area. I vote that be the next priority. Minecraft physics. Just... Absolutely. Okay, enjoy taking care of your wall zombies. Dog palace, that is true. There could also be a polar bear palace next door. Oh my gosh. Slimebot's actually being helpful because I actually, for the first time in a million jillion years, uploaded a new YouTube video. So that is an actual valid reminder. I edited a video. So I spend a lot more time editing than I spend posting. Which I've decided in 2025 is gonna stop. Problematic. Like, I don't care if something's not as good as I want it to be, or if I can't accurately create an effect in the program that I can clearly visualize in my mind perfectly. I'm like, too bad. I'm going to just post it anyway. And then, in 3 years, if I'm better, hopefully, I can be encouraged and look back at what I was able to accomplish with what I knew back then. And I've already found that a little bit with some of the edits I did 2 years ago, where I'm just like, oof, that's a little rough, but we can do better, and that's okay. Howdy,
It's usually how.
animals. Here you are. Oh, right, we were going to make more chickens. I forgot.
Do you have eggs?
Not on me, no.
I have 4. Hold on, I'm throwing snowballs at my river, at my pond.
I'm also currently doing snowball management, which is very funny. Da-da-da. There's a lot of
Okay,
meat
let's see.
here.
Chicken eggs. Let's see if I can make another chicken.
There's still farm in here? This is supposed to be farm? I mean, I can plant something. I don't know if anything will grow, though. There's, like, no water. Oh, wait. No, there is water because it's wet. It's wet. I could grow something. Snowballs.
Interesting.
Sorry. You're not sorry at all. Shut up. You're not. Hi, Socks. How are you? Enjoying the lack of grass I see here. You're eating the snow. Okay. Glad he's happy. I have already crafted 6 new iron shovels and 3 new iron axes.
I haven't done any.
Okay.
Give me a chicken.
Plus we
Oh,
have
no
to...
chickens.
Plus we have to make some slabs, because the next section to extend the bridge is
Oh,
actually
yeah.
a lot
That's
of
what also
slabs.
part
So
of why we
that's why
needed the
we needed all
wood.
that wood. Yeah. So I think if I
Okay.
bring back a few... That'll be helpful. I'll go back up and craft some.
We should probably make some, like, fences, too. Should we,
I was
like,
thinking about that, and
should
then
we,
I
like,
stopped
make the
thinking
bridge?
about it.
Should we make the bridge actually, like, go up, like
Up,
it's up some
because
stairs?
yeah, because it's like high enough of a gap over the water for it to be even. I think that could look good.
Okay.
I have so there's already 60 spruce slabs down here. That's great. Let me make some more. If you knew where to look, there's a Child of Light Let's Play did at least a decade ago. That's adorable.
Oh, I have a bunch of slabs in my inventory.
My oldest content on that channel is Nate and I building this PC that I'm currently using for the first time when I was bald. After my streamathon. So there's that. Oh, can I share a really wholesome, cute story? So, because I know the Genshin alert's been going off a lot tonight, and it's going to keep going off for the next, 30 days, just to remind people that the free thing exists. I posted in my lightsaber server that I was doing this fundraiser, because there's lots of gamers in that community, so I'm like, you know what, just in case, because I know some of them already play Genshin, I want to be like, hey, if you guys have anyone in your lives or people that you know about that don't currently play Genshin but you think might be interested in trying it for free, they could help raise funds for my cat's surgery in the next 3 days. And I just dropped them the information, told everyone to use a new email, a new device, so you can't just try to account spam you actually have to be a genuine new player, right? Oh, whoa, speak of the devil, hello. Hi stream elements, thank you so much. But yeah, I did a post about it right before lightsaber class, just because I thought, you never know. And one of the students in our class saw the post, and he just walked up to me and handed me $40 in cash. And was just like, here, this is for your cat. And I was like,
Aw.
oh, thank you. Oh, hi, Kiva. Yes, you are my cat, but you don't get $40 though, because you're healthy. Do you want to come up? What do you want, honey? Undivided attention is what I want. Okay, so I have almost 3 stacks of slabs. I have a stack of planks, and I have 11 signs. So maybe I will make a couple fences, but I only have so many sticks, so.
Sorry, I got distracted making food.
I also have 20 loaves of bread, because I realized that was going to become a problem. Okay, I'm only making enough fences for those signs, so. The reason my brother follows you is because he liked the PC build. That's really cute. That's so sweet. I missed my stream anniversary. Oh, right, because yours and mine were really fucking close. That's so funny. Wait, did you miss it as in, like, you missed the day? Or are you saying you missed it? Oh, okay, 90 days ago. Rip. Because when you're approaching your stream anniversary, Twitch gives you, like, a sale for your subs.
Oh.
Hi, Kina. Oh, Kina's here to say hi. We can
Hi,
hug. Hi.
Ted.
Hi, little girl. You want to sit on the desk? You want to play? Do you want what do you want? You already got your treats. Almost a year. Hi. We're having a conversation, Keela and I right now. Don't mind me.
Mm-hmm.
Will it give me my phone? How dare it not be longer? I don't know what to tell you, man. Will it give me one? Nope. Inaccurate. I don't follow me. It's impossible. I like that for mine, the both bots activated, but not for anyone else's. Hi, Kia. Are you upset there's not room for you to sit on my desk with me? You sure you don't want to hug? Want to hug trying pointing this way instead of that way? Yeah, apparently. Oh, yep. She's down with a hug in this direction. She just was not down for a hug in the other direction. My mistake. And now she's not screaming at me anymore. She could be yelling at me that it's like almost 9 o'clock, which is usually my pretty standard bedtime. So she could be going, it's cuddle time, it's bedtime, come lay down. 666, that's true. That's a fun number.
That's a fun number.
Oh, she's so happy and so cute now, but now I can't, move or do anything. Kita, I wanted to play a video game.
Isn't
Do you
that
even
often
understand
the
what that means?
way? Oh my god, I made so many sticks.
Oh, my heart. Are you kidding me? How could I possibly go on now? Oh,
She's so cute.
she's so cute. She's so comfy.
Just Keela.
Oh,
Keela.
my little void. My healthy, perfect noodle baby. She's a spaghetti
Isn't
cat.
she like 4?
Yeah. Well, 5, actually.
5.
Yeah, she was 4 last year when she lost her shit. And we had to start giving them daily hormone therapy. And now she's 5.
Charge for me, please. I don't have it.
But she still acts like she's 2.
Oh, but you're using it. I'm right.
My mother was for some reason telling me about when her cousin stayed with us and convinced my parents we were devil worshippers today. Dude, that is okay. We're psychically connected because at work today, I spontaneously thought of how funny it would be to probably just me if I made Satan is my co-pilot hats. I don't know why. I just thought it'd be really fucking funny. And I'm like, it'd be funny because it would offend people. Maybe like I was inspired by Elf's post about like the woke games list. Yes, I remember the tiny cat and Keela are pretty close. Okay, Keela's finally accepting to settle next to my monitor. I hope she doesn't hit any button. Okay, I'm at the entrance to the path.
Okay, I have a bunch of pickaxes
Hell yeah.
and a bunch of shovels.
Oh, right, I forget pickaxes
still...
literally every time, but I have a full diamond
That's
pickaxe, so I'm
okay.
probably okay right now.
I have a crap ton of slab sticks and planks.
Yay. Keela's right
My
in front of my
inventory
screen
is
right now,
basically
so.
full.
Oh, well, that's not a good start, dude. How are we gonna put stuff?
No, that's okay.
No. Just no.
No.
Keela, can you lay back down?
I'll be fine. I'm gonna run out of axes soon, though, so.
Well, I have like 4. Tiny Cat was born September 11th.
I've
I get Tequila's birthday and her gotcha day mixed up because they're both J months. And apparently my brain cannot handle that. Check
we should
this
probably make
out,
a
dude.
path from like our old path to this.
Yes, we can. Boom. Super clear,
You
super
forgot the
legible.
question mark.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Super barely legible right now, but you know what? Maybe later we'll replace this with strip logs, but I had planks that I didn't need.
All good. I love it.
Oh, Jen just replied. Well, I'm gonna reply to Jen one sec.
No worries. Do you want me to wait? Or
No,
can
no,
I-
you're good. You're good. I'll be right there. Sorry. I was already recording. Ignore that. No, I had said fuck. Why can't you delete that? Probably because I mentioned to my aunt in the email that Nate, my brother, and I aren't really in contact. Is my guess, and that got passed on. She was asking. It's okay so far. Have you watched Squid Game season 2?
Ooh, I've never watched Squid Game.
Oh, right, we talked about this. I've now officially watched 1 episode of season 2 after I got asked a lot by a lot of people. Have you seen it? Do you like it? I'm like, I don't know. So I can now say I've watched 1 episode of season 2. I so far, not as good. I'm not saying it's bad. I just think so far, my first episode impression of the show is not the same as it was on the first season. But also, like, cannot stress enough how fucking strong and solid AF the first season is. Very high bar. Incredibly high bar. Oh, I should have the map out while I do this. That'd be fun.
Sorry, you
There
were
we go.
texting Jen and I realized that I never answered my dad. He texted me back.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to use my Netflix, and like I
Yeah.
feel like he asks me this like every other year, and I'm like, it's logged in on your TV. Like you can go to Netflix whenever you want.
Yep. Now that we finished watching Arcane on Netflix with my dad and brother, we're now we're continuing taking them through Death Note. My dad has never seen it. My brother has also never seen it.
I have
Fathers, am
not
I
seen it
right? You
either.
are right. I'm also gonna start forcing my dad to watch some
Okay.
Dropout with us from time to time because there's way too many
Ooh.
episodes where I'm like, my dad would love this. He would eat this
Do you watch
up.
Game Changer?
Yes, of course. So if you want to
Okay,
know where
good.
we are in the timeline, so we've temporarily
Oh right,
skipped
I
the
remember you.
Zoom. We temporarily skipped the Zoom season. Not like we're not gonna watch it, but we just wanted to we wanted to see some of the ones that like we've seen the famous clips of and knew were coming. We last night in chronological order, we watched Escape the Green Room. And we cried laughing because like the two
Oh, that one's
there's
so
the
good.
two like really famous clips. There's the "you're not getting a joke out of me until I get out of here. You want bits, motherfucker? You let me out of this room if you want bits." And then the baba booey of Lou smashing the fucking breakaway. So like I knew those clips were in there. I didn't realize they were both so close to the beginning, and there was just so much more gold in those episodes.
Yes.
So
It's
we
so
love
good.
this season is so strong. Plus, like
Oh my god.
I was as invested in Grant's Bachelor episodes as
Right?
real white girls are probably invested in the real Bachelor.
About the actual Bachelor, yeah.
I was unwell, and I was like, no, and like shouting and being like, but, and like predicting and caring. I'm like, oh my god, this This is just television. I'm no better. Your mom's cousin was in fact correct about the witchcraft thing. Any Dimension 20 watching? I've started one season. Oh my god, we forgot the saddle, didn't we? You know
That's
what?
okay.
It's probably for the best since we need to make the tunnels taller anyway.
I don't have a place to put the horse.
Yes, you
I
do. We
feel
have
like
a stable.
Oh, I guess you
Next
live
to
down in the
the
stable there.
yeah, next to the pigs and sheep and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nate has watched more Dimension 20 than me. I have watched all of the Dimension 20 that's currently like free to watch on like YouTube. I've seen all of that Dimension 20. But for watching it like on Dropout, we started the Hank Green series because Nate just we left 6 iron behind for ourselves. How cool is that?
I did that on purpose.
Oh, you're so smart, dude. I'm holding it now, so it's no longer behind.
Yeah.
We just have it. Plus, then you can make new your new axes. Okay, here we are. We started watching that series. Oh, there was already some slabs out here. Yay! And
Yeah, I made a
fences.
bridge.
You're so smart. I picked those up. Anything in there? No. Okay. And by started watching, we've watched one episode so far.
Or are you leaving the iron there?
I picked it up. It's on me. Because we're right next to like the crafting bench and table.
Oh, there's more iron in the chest.
Which chest? There's so many.
The one that you were just at. I'm right behind you.
Oh. I didn't take any iron out of that.
So we each have...
Oh wait, no, I put it in by accident. No, I just put it in. I don't have iron on me anymore. I just put that in there.
Okay, I have it.
Because I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll need space to build. Or move items, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'll not be watching Critical last Thursday. They're doing surprise charity live stream for you groups helping people at first about LA fires. Oh, that's very nice. I saw oh yeah, the Game Grumps did like a massive one this last week. I didn't get to watch all of it because I was in a strange like trance workspace, but it looked really, really cool. Lots of people showed up, which is awesome. Alrighty. I'll share this with chat. I shared it with Art earlier, but the bad lip reading Star Wars song Bushes of Love came on my Discover Weekly at work today, and I like actually cried laughing because I thought that was so funny and just a little uncalled for. I'm like, you think I don't know? I was there when the scripts were written. Kind of moment. Every day I worry all day has been in my head all day now, so fix that. And probably how about three slabs up? Because then it'll line up with the top of a block. Or do you need to be higher?
So I'm thinking, you see where I'm standing?
Yeah.
I don't want it to come down here. I want it to go all the way across to the other side.
Yes, no, absolutely. That's why I came 3 up.
Okay. It feels really far away.
It is really far away, dude. I don't know what to tell you, man. You'll come down the middle. Boop. Oops. No, I will not come down the middle. I'll release my hand from the shift button instead. Great plan. Oh, crap. Do you have the bed? Because I left mine at home. Your team.
I do.
Okay, good. Your team bed.
All right. I was already ready.
Hell yeah.
I'm just standing here, punching my bed, waiting.
Oh my god, I just realized that my friend, Robin/Razwick on Twitch, like, literally makes stickers for my lightsaber club, and I've had her make stickers all the fucking time, so if there were ever to be a Cham Clouder sticker, I might be able to, like, actually just locally source that and not even go through online. And it just occurred to me now.
An exciting thing?
Yes, please!
I realized that I really wanted a, like, just a standard, like, year calendar. Like the wall calendars that you flip every year.
Like the dailies?
And I haven't bought one. Yeah, I haven't bought one in a while. But I wanted one that both Nick and I would like, so I got a Justice League 2025 calendar.
That is epic.
And we just got it because we ordered it on Amazon, and he got really excited.
Nate accidentally ordered the exact same headphones that I'm currently using, but in black, and he thought he ordered different, cooler, slightly more expensive ones, and then they showed up, and I'm
Oh,
like, no, dude, those are totally the exact same. You ever place the Amazon order and then go, oh, there's the other 5 things my brain couldn't remember that we should have also put
oh,
on there, and now we have to do it again?
I
That's the
hate
state we're
that.
currently living in. I'm so upset about it that I'm trying to, like, outsource a lot of it to IKEA.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too.
Oh, character swap. That's fun. I want to do that with my party for, like, an occasion sometime. I just don't know when. Also, huge self-kudos for me measuring the height of this bridge, like, perfectly.
Yes, you did.
I have good eyeball powers. IRL. I'm glad they translate to
I
Minecraft.
have good eye
I
powers.
do. I can also I have this trait. Nate would probably call it a toxic trait. I think it's a skill. At work, we have to weigh each croissant to like a range of 3 grams. And so
Mhm.
he'll cut it, he'll cut the triangle, he'll weigh it, and then he'll hand it to me in a stack, and then I roll the ones in the stack. So sometimes I pick them up and then I roll it and then I hold it in my hand and I go, hmm, hmm. And he's like,
If you've done it enough
no,
times, you should know
don't. And then I
exactly.
will put it on the scale, and sometimes it'll be 1 gram over, and Nate will be like, fuck you, no. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't help it if I can feel it. And he gets really
Um,
upset when it's over by just 1 and not by, like, a decent amount. Because sometimes it's been like 5 or 6 grams or something. But when it's 1 gram, he's like, seriously, do I have to fix it? I'm like, well, we're here now, so yes, please.
oh, I put too many. Oopsies.
I brought almost the perfect
Um,
amount of slabs. This is awesome.
my weird like thing that's similar to that but is less impressive is whenever I grab hangers out of the closet to hang clothes. And this is like clothes either that haven't been hung. If I just like look at a pile of clothes and I know I need hangers for it, I am always 1 or 2 hangers off.
Damn.
And that's it. Like it's always 1 or 2. And it's either I have 1 or 2 too many or 1 or 2
Oh, I didn't see they're
too
already at
little.
50K. That's honestly so good. That's very funny. How are you with, like, spatial reasoning when it comes to, like, leftover containers?
What?
Like leftovers from supper?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to, like, put it in a
Oh,
container for leftover. Like,
yeah.
how's your gauge there? Because mine is spot fucking on.
I think that mm, it's not always the best, but I am pretty good at telling how much I need or what size of container I'll need. Like wait, did you add more dirt
I took the
or you
dirt
just
down so that because it
oh,
went up to here, and I didn't
it
want to
went
go
up and
up
then
and then
down,
down for
yes.
just 2 blocks. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
And then I was experimenting to see if I wanted to slab stair the these stairs with my remaining slabs, and the answer is no. I don't want to do that right now. I'm just gonna keep it for the
Okay.
next blob of water we get to. My only thing is we should at the very least put some temporary um porches up, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Boop doop a doop boo. Oh, it just floats. That's kind of cool. I didn't know it did that. Did you know it did that?
No, I didn't.
I just learned something cool. I feel like if I was a better decorator, I would take advantage of that. It's just a neat effect, honestly. I'll do it again over here if I can. I can. That's
Nice.
amazing. Like it's slabs, so like spawning stuff shouldn't happen anyway. But what if people are traveling at night? Don't want the horse to be spooked. A slab. I must have dropped that earlier.
Okay,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna see
Oh, map
what's
check. Woo! Almost at the top.
are we?
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice. And then we get
Oh
to go.
yeah.
And then we get to go left. How exciting! Oh, yeah. I love how it took us until 9:15 to actually, like,
Or
further the
going on with
bridge. It was a lot of preparation, but that's okay. Interesting, the larger donation amounts allow the viewers to do things to gameplay. Oh, that's just such a fun idea. That's kind of like how Jen had set up her Baldur's Gate stream for Thankmas last year.
Oh, we've hit more water.
I see that. Good thing I have more slabs.
I do too. I don't have dirt though.
I got 50. I don't know why I pulled that dirt up. It was already dirt. Okay. Probably just gonna go straight across from here, if I'm being honest. Maybe there, so it's actually flush. Yeah. Try that. Okay, I'll start with the center, because that's what we've been doing. I only have 50. Sploosh.
I
I am always full of dirt. That's so true. Full of dirt. I genuinely almost put down dirt as one of my stream tags when I go live on Minecraft, and then I realized, what if someone who's looking for a drama channel finds me and then is just disappointed and pissed off? I'm like, I don't know if I want to attract someone who's looking under a tag. I just thought it was kind of funny.
What if you put like ASMR dirt?
I would need to be less loud of a streamer, I think, to do that. And you know what? The closest thing I've had to a ASMR adjacent stream is probably my melatonin gameplay stream, where I intentionally was like, I cannot yell and I cannot be loud. I'm gonna upload that one probably to my boss channel, and I still have not 100% of the game, so I could do that again. I still have all of my like assets that I made for it. See that? Bamboo said not today. Well, hey, we made 2 bridges today. Okay, that was the last of my planks, but I still have a bunch of slabs on me. Do you have a crafting table at all, or no?
I don't have a crafting table, but I have a bunch of planks. So...
Look at all them chickens! And all those chickens. Boom! Table. And you know what that means? Obligatory box. Boom! Seeds into box. Boom. Hey, chickens. Do you want to make more chickens? Yeah, you do. There you go. Egg.
Do you have fences?
I have 43 fences.
Could you add some fences for
So we do the same thing I did before, basically?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Let me just replant this sugarcane over here.
Well, hello, chickens.
I made one of them just now. Can't wait for that juicy xylodrama to come out. Bruh. Drama is so much energy.
Dirt.
More! There's black horses. Art, there's black horses!
Yeah, I see that. Ah!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I hit inventory to look at my inventory instead of walking forward.
Oh, yep. Classic. Gaming, gaming, gaming. I want to see the horses. Oh, there's so many. I love black horses. That's a lie. I love all horses equally. You are not that good of a horse. So I'm gonna get off of your back. You are pretty good. Pretty good. Same as Art's horse.
Pretty good too.
Plain black. Ooh, best horse. Max horse over here. All black. He's got max hearts. He's better than my socks.
So is the other one.
Oh, you have bed. He only had 2 over.
I know, I put it down over here. And then I came to see the horses.
Oh yeah, you're right. Both all black horses are... Oh crap, it loves me. Shit. Good thing we have extra saddles. I'll come back for you when... Yep. Socks needs a girlfriend, so... This is fine.
This is fine.
Okay. Enjoy! I gotta put the connecting path piece. And
Oh
torches
no!
on this side. What's wrong?
I made a path on the wrong block, and now there's just a
Oh
hole.
no. Irreparable damage. How will we ever recover?
How
Boop
will we ever
and
recover?
boop.
I don't know.
Now we have to actually both remember to come back for our horses, because I'll lose sleep over that if we don't.
Yeah.
once north, you know, the north path is good. All right, now let's see whether this is a tunnel or stair situation. Because at the beginning of this path, there's a lot of stair happening, but in the middle, there's a lot of tunnel.
Yeah, there's a lot of tunnel and
This could be
bridges.
this could be a short
Ooh,
tunnel.
eggs.
Thank you, Ember. This could be a short tunnel. And then there's another bridge, and then another short tunnel.
Hmm.
We could make this tunnel horse size so we don't have to redo more later. There's more horses on the other
Sure.
side too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We can all have
There's a lot of horses
horses.
over here.
Plus I think there's
Oh,
also
there's lava.
Whoa, what?
There's lava right
Whoa. Well, I don't like that.
here. Hi,
That's
lava.
yeah, fuck off to that. I'm not dying like that. No way. No way. So
No
do we think
way.
tunnel? Or do you want to do an uppy downy? I feel
I
like
kind of want to go up since
this section
we've
has
had a
been
lot
very
of
Saskatchewan, yeah. We can start
yeah.
An Alberta arc. Oh my gosh, there's blue flowers here. You could take one home for relish.
I will.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Boop, da, boop. And then maybe this will be the flat section. Yeah. Carve this stuff out. Alberta
it's
Arc.
nice
When do you
view.
build a big mall? Ooh. Once we
In
kidnap
the
more
80s.
villagers. And also in the 80s. In our lore 80s. Short tunnel through the mountains. We have a secret tunnel earlier. And then we thought it was so awesome, and then we decided, oh, let's make a second tunnel here, and it became way longer than the first tunnel.
Oh my gosh, the second tunnel is so long.
We kept wondering, did we make a mistake? Is this ever gonna, like, pop out? Ever? It did, but we had our moments of doubt.
That also means there's probably a lot of things to explore above that tunnel.
Oh, yeah. Well, didn't we, like, accidentally drop into a mine shaft area because we heard cave spider noises and stuff? And we were like, well, we'll just ignore that. It's probably fine.
I think so.
Oh my gosh. Your shovels have hit a second tunnel? Yeah. We have 3 tunnels? No, we have 2 tunnels.
We have 2 tunnels.
Here's what we should do. We should make a little... Because I want to make a quest board, like, in city center, kind of near the fountainy area for everyone. I want to make a little tourist board so bad for this path. We can be like... We can... Oh, wait. Oh, is this the right line?
I fucked it up. This is fine. Yes.
Okay, okay.
I'm fixing it.
Okay. We can make, like, a tourist map for this path.
Okay.
And, like, draw out what... Oh, it's a good thing I killed that lava, dude. Oh my god. We would have died.
It's right there.
Yup. In fact, I want to make sure there's not more underneath it. And there is! Careful! I was so right. Minecraft paranoia always pays off. Okay, I'm gonna check back here. No, I think I got the source block with that. Okay, good. We're safe! But now we have a single piece of obsidian in our path. So how do we feel about that? I got a diamond pick on me, so I'll just be here for a
You
sec.
could leave it if you wanted to.
No!
No? Okay.
I thought about it. I was like, oh, maybe it'll be a nice little feature. And then I went, absolutely the fuck not. It cannot exist. Rule 1. Yep. Unless, you know. Unless.
Unless?
Unless. Oh, I left the crafting table up there. Gah. I need to make more slabs. I forgot. That implies eventually that we're gonna have to get to BC. But we did also say, we've been alternating whether or not this is actually north. In the game, it is north. But it's getting warmer in this direction, so...
Yeah.
Our logic is incredibly flawed. Wait, Tyler, just make them here. Die. Alright, I'm all planked up.
Planks or
Whee!
slabs?
I meant slabs. I actually have no more planks. I now only have slabs. There's some sand on the right, but it doesn't look deserty. And the map is not looking super deserty, but there is like significant portions of sand appearing, so it has me like low-key hopeful.
Oh, this is the ocean.
Wait,
Ah.
what? Oh, what did you... As opposed to like a river or like...
It's probably just a river. That was just what my brain decided to say.
the ocean.
This is the ocean.
What is slabs with balls backwards? You know what? I set the precedence for the dick and ball jokes today. It was we got very phallic very early on, or whatever the word for phallic is that applies to balls specifically instead of shaft. So I take full responsibility. You know, people say that the type of chat streamers have is indicative of the type of community that streamer creates, and I take full responsibility for
You have a phallic
what we've
community?
generated today. Yeah. I mean, if we follow the Slime Kingdom lore, slimes can, like, morph into whatever shape they want. Who's to say that we don't have some dick and balls?
Fair. Sounds gender fluid. I'm
I
okay with that.
have a cursed image of a slime emoji in the shape of a penis in my head now. Can never see the light of day on
Oh.
Twitch for obvious reasons, but maybe Discord. Oh, I should keep going, probably. Yeah, I should keep going. Oh, dude, do you see what I see? Do you see what we're coming up on?
No.
The most tunnel we've ever tunneled. Ooh, what a
Oh.
cliffhanger,
Oh, yeah.
literally. Guys, our highway is going to hit BC next time. Look at that! We hit the
We're
Rockies!
almost at the Rockies.
The spawn is literally Canada. What's funny though is it implies that spawn is Manitoba.
Oh, I guess so.
Because that's kind of what we've done here. I think I'll pass. Have fun with your dicks. I can make a booby slime. I will never forget the first boyfriend I had whose member I saw. I'm out of slabs. Never mind, I have 62 more, just saw them. I didn't want to do anything with it. I just wanted to look at it and ask questions about it and understand it. And if that's not an asexual flag, I don't know what the fuck is. It also upset him greatly that I did not want to do anything with it, but I did want to understand it and ask questions about it and know how it worked. But not so that I could use it, just for curiosity's sake alone and literally no other reason. Obviously.
I mean, the first time you see one, I feel like that's a valid reaction.
I don't think it was
Just
unvalid. But
what do I do?
well, that's the
What
thing.
is this
Do wasn't part
about?
of it. I just wanted to know, like, every fun fact or question I could ever conjure. I wanted the answer to, and then the
I
fun
still
part
ask questions,
is then
and I'm an educator.
That is true, and that's probably why you're an educator, because the best educators are lifelong learners. But anyway, back to dicks. So I had that whole I had that whole interaction, and then the next boyfriend I had, there were differences, foreskin differences, and then I had a whole new set of questions. I had to go through the whole dance again and be like, okay, well now I need to know even more. I have 13 more slabs.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I have
no.
planks. I don't have any more slabs.
Do you have spruce planks? Because I have my crafting table on me. Here it is. Boop. Also, it's sunset. So maybe let's sleep and then slab. Oh, so tragically close. I'm gonna do a horse check while the day resets. Hello, cow. Ooh,
Hello, cow.
that's
Did you finish your thought? Yes, you did.
maybe.
Foreskin.
Oh, this needs to bridge. Oh, this is a ravine, like a proper
Oh,
ravine. And a village. Let's get sidetracked for a sec. Let's go! A new village, unexplored. I bet no one's been here yet.
oh, a village. Oh my gosh.
Let's
Okay,
go!
let me make the slabs first, and I'll be right there.
Okay. I did not check the horses because turns out that hill that the horses are on are after the very large water ravine. There's a kitten here. Oh my god, and there is salmon in the water.
Oh, I don't have any fish. I do have a.
No, but there's some in the water right there. You could just jump in and grab some.
No, I have a fishing rod.
Oh, I mean, you could also do that, but you could also just punch them.
That's harder.
It's faster though.
Wait, are we going to the village? Wait,
I'm in
I
the
want to
village.
see.
I haven't found anything
You
cool
left
yet.
me.
I was already all the way over here, dude. And I got distracted by the cat for a long while.
Well, it's good to know that this village has cats.
I've seen one orange tabby so far. And that is all. But hey, you could have a Maggie. Oh wow, an empty pen. Good
Are there
job,
people
farmers.
in this village?
Yes, I've seen 2 people with professions.
Oh, I heard one. I found a stone cutter. Do you leave the doors open when you've been in the houses?
They were open when I got here, and I haven't seen a single chest. But I know no one has actually come. No way.
Oh.
There's lots of sheep and cows here, though.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a farmer villager. Okay, no chests, really? Ooh, there's a butthole.
Okay.
Ooh, there's quite the butthole.
It's time.
Man, this is a lame village. Have you found anything at all?
No, I haven't found a thing.
I found hay bales. We could take those. Damn, these villagers suck.
We were gonna end soon anyway.
Maybe we should abduct these guys. Oh my god, there actually is a calico here.
Is there? I don't even know where you are.
I'm in the village. I'm on the tippy top
I see you.
bit.
I see you.
I haven't found a single chest. The cat's by those hay bales right now. The Maggie cat.
Oh, cute.
Or Daisy, both.
I don't have any fish with me still.
There's one chest. I've seen one, and it has only potatoes, oak tree, 2 pieces of bread, and apples in it, dude.
What a lame village.
What a lame man. That's so anticlimactic way to end, but it is so bedtime. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna go over to these horses as my disconnect spot so that, you know, and see if they're cool. Well, plus everyone else is gonna want horses. I am also really encouraged by how close to the top of the map we are. We're so goddamn close. We're gonna bust through that mountain and find all sorts of terrible things. I'm confident of it. Whoa, what?
In the mountain?
Whoa. Dude, come over here real quick.
Where are you? I'm lost.
Back toward the direction of where the path will be by the horses on the tippy top hill?
Yes.
Whoa.
I'm walking.
This is a cool...
Oh! I looked over to your stream.
Yeah! And there's like a little trickle following it. And it's going to follow our path like really closely too. Oh, there's so many zombies down there, but cool!
Ooh!
Okay, that's a cliffhanger if I've ever seen one. Horse girl area.
Yeah,
well, I want to find all the good horses.
That's gonna be fun.
I want to find all the good horses and not try to keep them for myself. I wasn't trying to tame that second horse so to have one. I want everyone else on the server to be able to have their own good horses.
My dad's texting me again.
You should, maybe at this point, just a phone call,
I wonder...
you know? It's just a really big cavern, dude. It's so cool. Okay. These are
maybe we should...
black horses. That's a good horse.
I wonder... No, I don't want to
Super horse! Super horse! 14 hearts! Super horse!
There's some really good horses here.
You have slabs in your hand. Dude, we're gonna... Okay, so luckily, our path is on this line. We don't have to go down into there. But, like, that's next to it, though. So that'll
What
be a
is?
huge exploration, like the cavern down there. That'll be a huge exploration point at one moment.
Oh yeah,
Like that'll be an adventure day
I'm
for
excited to go through
sure.
this mountain.
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna find stuff because that looks like a partial cave up there, and it could be connected to all that down there stuff.
Yeah.
So